Hello everyone, how we doing? It's Dan back with another Monday Night Raw from 2024. We've got quite a stacked card by the sound of it tonight. We've got CM Punk appearing. We've got Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke Nakamura after them two have been going at it for quite a while. We've got the new women's tag team champions, Kayden and Katana Chance, defending their newly won titles against the ex-champs Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. We've got Tommaso Ciampa going up against Finn Balor. We've also got from the Judgment Day, JD McDonagh going up against The Miz. And then we've got Kofi Kingston going up against Ludwig Kaiser from Imperium. So, it sounds like quite a stacked show tonight. It's nice to see they're announcing quite a few things beforehand because we do find it's more engaging when we know what's coming. So, how are we doing? How's everyone doing? We've got Coda in. We'll be chatting about Monday Night Raw. We won't be showing it live, I'm afraid, mainly because we'd get taken down if we did that. So we're not allowed to show it. We got Jackie Boy in. How you doing, Jack? Yeah, you as well. Paul, I can do a poll when we know what's happening and tell everyone about Denny's. I don't care. I don't care about what you tell people about me about Denny's. Was that right? What do you care about me about Denny's? Yeah, that was the right one. Yeah, I don't mind, Jack. How are you doing, dude? How is everyone doing this week? You have a good weekend? I don't know. I've been at work all weekend as usual. It's very rare I get actually a day off during the weekend, let alone a weekend off. Let's get Monday Night Raw up and ready to rock and roll. Let's find out where it's gone. Yeah, you can tell people if you want. I don't mind you telling people that. Most people probably will know what Denny's is because most of our audience are American, Jack. Videos. How's Jackie Boy doing then? You had a good weekend? You been up to much? Let's have a look. Where are you? We got Michael in. How you doing, dude? You excited for the show? I need to always make sure it's turned down because I get told off if I don't. There we go. Come on. Oh, don't be annoying. Come on. Focus. It's always annoying when the streams don't work straight away. That one. That should be working fine. Come on. Magic. Michael, do you have a good weekend, dude? Aaron, how you doing, man? How are you doing? How's work been for you the weekend? Jack's tired. Weekend was a bit rubbish. Suspected appendicitis. That sucks. That doesn't sound fun at all. Turns out it's grumbling appendix, so basically it's a grenade on random. Okay. Again, that does not sound fun. Apparently Sarah had some... Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. Michael's excited for the weekend. Solid card for TNA. 100%, dude. 100%. I love the design of that new X Division title as well. That's a belt that I would love to have on my wall. I mean, Alex Shelley as champion's been brilliant for him. You've got Trinity there, which is rumoured to be coming back to WWE for the Royal Rumble. So, with her going up against Jordan Grace, expect maybe a drop of the title. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you've got Chris Sabin versus El Hijo del Vikingo versus Kushida for that X Division Championship. That is going to be next level nuts. Absolutely crazy. So it's going to be great. Jack will need his appendix out at some point. The good thing is with appendicitis now, or suspected appendicitis, if they're taking the appendix out, normally it's like a keyhole surgery, so it's very, very minor surgery compared to what it used to be. Have I seen the tag titles? No, not yet. Let's have a look. Oh, we're starting off with Drew. He's basically just cut off promo. Oh, they are nice titles, aren't they? I really like them. Drew's talking about he wanted a title, he needs the title, and he doesn't have it. If it explodes, Jack's right into his MP. Drew saying he cost himself the match. We've got Nomar in. How you doing, dude? Cillian Murphy won the Golden Globe for Oppenheimer. Been a fan of his since watching him in Peaky Blinders. I never got into Peaky Blinders. I remember him hitting Inception as one of the characters there, and I thought it was okay. It was a good film. I loved the film, but that was my first sort of introduction to him. I didn't mind him. So, Io Sky, what did you find out about Io Sky? She don't care about her English. Well, I mean, she doesn't have to, really. She lets her performances in the ring sort of speak for everything else. Joe's talking, he didn't lose straight up. Damien Priest tried to cash in and cost him the match. Alexander versus Hammerstone, can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, Josh Alexander's been a beast of a performer for TNA. Joe's talking about Damien Priest screwing Drew and screwing himself. It was great in Sunshine. Peaky Blinders was good. Inception's good. Yeah, Inception's great. CM Punk's interrupting Drew. Yeah. Your profile picture, dude. Nice. Oh, Joe's talking about the rumour of leaving the company and returning years. So don't worry, guys. I have got a shed load of snacks at the side of me. When we're at the first commercial break, I will go through a few of them because there's a few tonight. There is quite a few. Drew versus Punk. While we'll wait till Rollins versus Drew. Sign me up. Rollins versus Punk for me. Mania. Easy. I mean, I haven't got it on tonight, but Dom from the podcast did get me a CM Punk shirt for Christmas, which is absolutely awesome. It's a long sleeved one, which I don't have any wrestling long sleeve t-shirts, so it's nice to have a long sleeve t-shirt for a change, which is awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Cheers, Dom, for that one. If you are watching, or if you do watch this back, love you, dude. Love that we get that little emoji pop up. Betting on AJ Lee at the Rumble? No. Oh, we're doing observing. You had a good weekend, dude? You've been busy? You've been up to anything exciting? You meant Rollins versus Punk, yeah. It's basically the same one that he's wearing for Monday Night Raw, long sleeve shirt. Punk's talking about they might cheer for Joe because Rowdy Roddy Piper was a legend. He was known for talking. Punk is known for talking. So Punk is talking about the fact that Joe's pretty much only talked since he came back. So Punk, as standard, heard his name has come out. Hello, how we doing? It's been a while, a little bit. I mean, not for me and you, but for you in here, yes. We got CM Punk chants. Jack's a mark for Punk, so I bought it 5 minutes after return. I'm not surprised, dude. I'm not surprised Joe didn't buy every single version. Hello, all. Yeah, we've got 6 people in if you haven't already. Like and share, subscribe. It does help us out quite a bit, so we do appreciate them. Joe's saying that CM Punk's going to crash and burn, and he's going to cost people a lot of money while he sticks around. Joe's saying that his words might have offended Punk, which could happen. Joe says that CM Punk is bitter and he wants headlines, which is why he said stuff when he wasn't in WWE. Joe cares about what's done to him personally. Joe says he knows the real CM Punk. Really? So many things happened to Joe caused by Punk. Like, and Dom will finish the story on your appendix. I mean, that's probably going to finish the story on itself, dude. It probably will do. Joe saying years ago he needed the leader. Joe's going to kick the obstacles down. Crowd are cheering. Crowd are getting behind Joe for this promo. Joe saying that he had personal issues previously. His career was in a downward spiral. He needed a leader to tell him everything was okay. And supposedly CM Punk saw Joe as a threat. I'm not surprised. Look at the size of him. Randy couldn't help Drew because Randy had his own demons. But CM Punk doesn't have demons. He is a demon. Drew's cutting the fire promo tonight. Oh, after being gone for 9 years, I'm your leader now, kid. So Drew, that's fighting talk. These two at the Rumble Oh, Joe's flicked himself up, laying down on the top turnbuckle like Punk just did. That was a good promo from Drew there. Joe's saying he's never, no, CM Punk's never called himself a leader. Punk saying that Joe can shave his head if he wants to become a member of the Straight Edge Society. Big throwback. Punk's talking about Drew winning the Rumble, headlining Mania. Punk saying he wants to do what Drew did. So Drew is technically Punk's leader, if you want. Punk saying when he's pushed, he's not a leader, he's Satan himself. Ooh. Punk saying that he's a nice guy until it's time not to be. Yeah. He says he's not here to be a nice guy. He's here to win the Rumble. I think that's the way that it'll go. Oh, throwing shade. Joe's main event in Mania, which is something Punk has never done. So Joe's saying that when it's going gets tough, Punk gets going. Joe obviously stepped up during the COVID era, and won the title with no one in the crowd, which is devastating. So when he wins the Rumble this time, it's going to be for himself. Yeah. Snowing there all day in London. Okay. We ain't had any up here. So, yeah, we ain't had any snow. Punk saying he's going to walk away before he knocks Drew's teeth down his throat. Punk never main evented Mania. Taker isn't a man. No. Seth can't stop Punk from winning the Rumble. Cody can't stop Punk from winning the Rumble. Oh, Punk says he's going to throw Drew out last in the Rumble. Surprise Junction. I didn't know. We ain't had any at all whatsoever. Yeah, it's less than 3 weeks till the Rumble, which, again, is probably my favourite event of the year. I know a lot of people like that. A lot of people love Mania, but for excitement levels, can you beat the Rumble ever? We had The Rock return last week. Jack's favourite event is a Fatal 4-Way. I'm not surprised. It's a great pay-per-view. Absolutely love it, dude. Okay. So we have got Kayden Carter, Katana Chance going up against Chelsea Green and Niven. Chance and Carter defending them women's tag titles. We've got someone from the Judgment Day coming out. Is it Balor? Could it be Balor or could it be McDonagh? We've got Balor and Damian Priest. So I reckon it'll be Balor's match, followed by December to Dismember. I quite liked December to Dismember. I mean, I'm looking back at it more as a younger kid from sort of 2007, 2008-ish, when I was quite naive about a bit of the wrestling business. And I mean, you had the Hardys versus Eminem. You had an Extreme Elimination Chamber match. That was what I was enjoying. But looking back, it wasn't a great pay-per-view itself. So let's get a poll going because I know someone's going to ask. Tommaso Ciampa versus Finn Balor. There you go. That should be coming up anytime. Already knew you'd be there, Aston, don't worry. Have a good night, dude. Don't worry about having to go. It happens. See you on Wednesday. Yeah, Ant should be back on Wednesday for you, man. Have a good night, Michael. Yes, have a very good night, Michael. So, snacks. We're on the first commercial break. I have got a couple of the regulars. It just says me because I've eaten the rest of the pepper. I have got some new ones. I have got some mini barbecue flavoured ones, which I've had one already before coming on stream. Absolutely delicious. And then I have got a selection of Kinder Bueno stuffs. So I've got stuff like regular Kinder Buenos. I've got the Hippos. What else have I got? Happy Hippo biscuits, white chocolate. Oh, there's absolutely loads in there. Absolutely loads in there. So that should keep me going a little bit. Jack's voted for Balor as if you don't, you lose your Irish passport. Send you some across. Which ones? You ain't having the pepperami, and I don't give Kinder Buenos away, so you're out of luck there, I'm afraid. And then I've got some lemon and lime water, as I usually do. I was lazy and I bought a bottle instead of making my own this time. All of the above, no chance. No chance at all. Need some Dan Sharp advice? Do you mean shape or the shop? I don't know. Which one do you mean? Which one do you mean, Jack? And then just to give me some proper sugar. I don't know why I say that because it's not sugar, but fizzy. I've got some vanilla Coke. So if any people that have just been seeing what my snacks are and you want to sponsor us, send us a message. What's people got planned for the week? I'm back at work in 10 hours, less than 10 hours. But I don't start till 11 instead of normally 9 o'clock-ish. So I can have an extra couple of hours sleep after I finish on here tonight, which is good. I'm working till 8 tomorrow night. And, oh, I forgot. I've got a couple of tea cakes left. A couple of them to keep me going with a chocolate buzz as well. So we've still got Judgment Day, Finn Balor coming out. Yeah. Jack got his girlfriend intended for for a birthday. Slithering hat, scarf, robe, skirt, shoes, light up wand, and Hogwarts letter. Good choices. Ciampa cutting a promo while going into Gorilla. I quite like that jacket he's got on. That's a great jacket. And I like Gargano's jacket as well. That is a cool looking jacket. But the skull on the back of Ciampa's jacket, that's just awesome. Ciampa is signalling that he wants the belts. I didn't realise this was set up with our truth talking to Judgment Day. Our truth is an absolute legend. He set up the match accidentally, to get Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa. So we've got Johnny Gargano outside. We've got Damian Priest on the outside. Ciampa going the upper end to start with just about. Then Balor reverses it in the corner. Shoulder tackles to the midsection. I do quite like this version of Finn Balor. It's got the attitude of when he was in the Bullet Club, sort of, where it is quite an intense character. Very, very heel, which is good. I couldn't stand Balor when he come out in his jacket with a massive grin on his face every week. Ciampa rolling through, but eats a basement dropkick from Balor. Cover at one. Only a one count. Ciampa not wasting any time kicking out. Oh, point of the elbow from Balor. Ciampa reverse. Gets some right hands away. Balor straight to the outside, running around. Ciampa following him, but Damian Priest just having a glare, standing in the way. Balor tried to take advantage as Ciampa was coming back into the ring. Oh, Balor taking Ciampa off the ring apron, straight into the announce desk. Whether or not it is 11 degrees high, I wish it was back at Hotel Indigo. It was a nice hotel when it did. It was quite a nice hotel. Yeah, I did enjoy that hotel. It was quite a nice. The rooms was nice, and the views was quite nice from the hotel itself as well. So this is where I get frustrated with WWE. I know it's not their control really, but they're already on another commercial break. Lovely hotel, hypercars outside. I mean, it shouldn't have been there. I mean, yeah, some of the cars they had going through it and passing by was absolutely beautiful. So I haven't seen Mark in chat at the minute. Mark LFC UK, one of our regulars, but I trapped myself and got a little jumper with a team on. Support the lads, obviously. Yeah, those Ferrari, those Aston Martins. I saw Bentley. Yeah, there was a good selection of high-end cars outside. I can't remember what else there was. But yeah, there was a lot of nice cars outside. Good thing about our room was it was facing the entrance. I mean, you couldn't see the entrance because you was quite high up, but you could just about see what cars there was. And yeah, the amount of times that I used to look out the window and see a high-end car. Yeah, I think there might have been a McLaren 458, not 458, 765. Go on then, Jack. If you could have any car, what would you have? Ciampa. Oh, Ciampa reverses into reverse DDT. Gets a 2 count. Monday Night Raw live on TV. It is, Brian. Depending on where you are, you've got USA Network, you've got TNT Sports if you're in the UK, like I am. But yeah, we're not allowed to shout, I'm afraid, dude. If you could have any card, Jack, Aston Martin Advantage from 86. I'd go DB5. So, same question to everyone else in the chat. What car would you have? Noma's got it in one. DB5, Bond, James Bond, the classic. Ciampa with a powerbomb, goes for a pin, 1, 2, kick out at 2. Crowd seem to be massively into this. There seems to be a lot of crowd reaction on this tonight. Oh no, I want a powerbomb. It was a lumber check. I'm quite surprised you didn't pick the DB5, Jack. Ciampa. Oh, Balor got a sling blade instead. Shotgun drop kick. Balor's going up to the top. Is he looking for the coup de grace? Ciampa rolls out the way. Roll up pin, 1, 2, kick out by Balor. What's Ciampa looking for? Ripcord. 4 Priest up on the ropes, on the apron, causing distraction. Gargano taking Priest off the apron. Ends up. No, Ciampa counters. Well, no, Ciampa doesn't counter. Ciampa saves Gargano from the razor's edge. As Ciampa was going back into the ring, Balor kicks her up between the legs. Balor, vertical suplex. 1, 2, 3. Ciampa gets the win. Balor gave the suplex, but Gargano looked like he grabbed the leg to help Ciampa adjust in midair, maybe? DB5 classic, but MPG would be like, one, that's why it was a dream car, dude. If you could have anything, money's no object, is it? If money's no object, you can afford the MPG. Miss Kevin Dunn's gone triple already, trying out new camera angles. Yeah. Kevin Dunn supposedly was frustrated. Nomar wanted machine guns or an ejector seat. Hopefully not for yourself, dude. Yeah, should have those. It's not a Bond car otherwise. And revolving number plates, yes. So you can speed and then flip your plates around to someone else so you don't get the speeding ticket. I like that. Jack's pre-ordered Becky's book with a signature. Nice. Me too. I've done it as well. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the pre-orders come out, so I was like, why not? So Becky's been asked about her loss to Nia Jax. Becky was trying to picture what it would feel like with the full weight behind the punch. It might bust her nose, it might break the orbital bone, or maybe she might get put in the hospital. So Nia put the full weight behind it. Becky had a busted lip, then declared herself for the Rumble. Jack's boss got Lego Aston Martin, put it together with a massive hangover. I didn't know you could put Lego together with a massive hangover. I thought you put it together with other bricks. Oh, Brian, quick, thank you very much for the Facebook like, dude. We appreciate that, man. Thank you. So Becky's saying that this isn't the end. Maybe it's just the beginning. I think we do need 2019 Becky Lynch back. If you get 2019 Becky Lynch back and the crowd behind her, she'd be absolutely unstoppable. Oh, we've got New Day coming out. So are we going the Kofi match against Ludwig Kaiser, maybe? By the sounds of it, yes. So we've got Kofi, Kingston. Let's get that poll ready for you guys. Kofi Kingston, Ludwig Kaiser. Start the poll. There you go. You've got a minute to get it in. Oh, Dusty Rhodes Tag Classic starts. Can't wait for that because that's always been fantastic. Gigi Dolan versus Cora Jade. Sign me up. Yeah, it's not a hospital anymore, is it, Jack? It's not been a hospital for years. Production-wise, it feels like Black and Gold NXT. The Bears one lights up. And local medical facility is a banned word in Triple H's WWE. I don't reckon it'll be banned. I reckon Triple H is just giving people freedom to talk naturally. So we're on a commercial break again. So it's a third one in 20 minutes. cameraman Stu deserves a raise without Kevin Dunn not there anymore. I mean, camera angles. The way I always sort of look at stuff like this is you go to a plumber to get your pipes sorted. You go to an electrician to get your plugs sorted because they know what their job is. You've got a cameraman that is probably going to see better, or a proper director. Kevin Dunn isn't a director. So to me, it makes no sense for him to be on control of stuff like that. I don't know what the snacks to have now. I'll leave it for now. I've had a pepperami already, so I've got to pace myself a little bit. So, who do we think might be surprise entrants in the Rumble this year then? There's rumours of Liv Morgan returning. There's rumours of Trinity/Naomi returning. X-Pac Sean Waltman is rumoured to be returning. He's been seen at the Performance Centre. Who else would we like to see in the Royal Rumble? Yeah, so who would you like to see in the Rumble this year then, dudes? Is there anyone that you would really like to see but you don't expect? Believe people jumped to gun with WWE and TNA thing last week. I mean, I think even TNA have pretty much come out and not officially said it, but they expect Trinity to return to WWE. Kevin Dunn did decades of live directing, which is a different discipline to drama directing. Dunn got a little better in his time. That's perspective of someone doing a job a little bit. If Sasha returns, again, there's rumours that she could. There was rumored to be showing up on Dynamite last week, but if you've got Deonna Purrazzo showing up, you don't do someone else because that's Law of Diminishing Returns. Yeah, if you've got Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné coming in, you don't debut anyone else that same night because it is just going to ruin their surprise or their return, I think. Yeah, I thought TNA renaming pay-per-views to premium live events assumed it was a partnership. It depends how you're doing it. If you're trying to build your company and build your promotion, there's nothing wrong with taking bits that you like from other companies and just making it your own. So obviously last week we had the tag match Kofi and Jey Uso going up against Imperium. And Kofi hit a drop kick that took Giovanni Vinci out and actually stops the match. So this is hopefully retribution for Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser is coming out strong. Big right hands to Kofi. TNA is now part of the Endeavour streaming service. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is I don't think it was actually TNA / Impact that had much control over that. It was if you want it to be part of the streaming service, you follow the streaming protocol and the names. If I don't get predictions right for Rumble, I should sing Kelly Kelly's theme. I don't know about that. I mean, I did predict months before the heel turn from Dominic Mysterio and the fact that he would face his dad at WrestleMania. And I was predicting that 8 months out. So I think it's the year that X-Pac is a surprise entrant. I've already said that one. I have already said that. Liv Morgan, Trinity / Naomi. And I would reckon Wade Barrett, maybe. I wouldn't mind seeing Wade Barrett just in the ring for one more time. Oh, we've got Otis versus Ivar as well tonight now. That wasn't announced before the show. So again, Kaiser is still with the upper hand. Oh, Kofi shoulder first into the turnbuckle. You want Midian for everything, Jack. If he wasn't great retired, great motor. It'd be nice to see him in the Rumble at some point as just like an appearance. Kaiser saying, you took Vinci's head, I'm going to take your head to Kofi. Kofi with the right hand. Kick to Kaiser. Kofi up. Is he looking for Trouble in Paradise? Went for Trouble in Paradise. Missed. Kaiser over the top to the outside. Kofi is coming off the ropes. Oh, went for a dive, but runs into the right hand from Kaiser. Last year would have been perfect since he was on his retirement, so 100%, yeah. Cornet. Doubt he likes Trips, but if Trips can get Bruno and Punk back, I mean, he even got the Ultimate Warrior back. Jeff Jarrett as well, so I think Trips is a peacemaker and he's a businessman. He looks at it and thinks, is it worth the hassle? Is it worth the money to get this person back? Are we going to generate enough from that, and do they deserve it? And every person that is brought back, I do think, has been for the positives. I mean, I always go back to the Ultimate Warrior. He appeared at WrestleMania. Well, he appeared at the Hall of Fame. Then he appeared at WrestleMania. He appeared on Monday Night Raw, and then ended up dying the next night. It's such a tragedy, but it just felt like he's come back, he's said his piece, and they walked one of the bridges past, and that was what he was waiting for. I don't know, but it just felt like it was a perfect sort of send off for him, being accepted by the WWE Universe. Since Trips is 100% in control of Hall of Fame, could be Bull Nakano finally coming in. I mean, China to me should be in there as a solo star, not just part of DX. Cyndi Lauper, again, another person I've been saying for the past 2 years. Cyndi Lauper should have been one of the very first celebrities inducted for the Rock and Wrestling Connection. The way that she helped build that first WrestleMania should have been a first pick. Trips was the guy who got Jim Cornette to induct to Rock and Roll Express. Again, another thing that Triple H, being just the guy. Jim Johnson should get the Warrior Award. I think Jim Johnson should be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a standard. He doesn't need the Warrior Award. I think, to me, if you're going to use the Warrior Award, it should be for someone exceptional. I mean, like Titus O'Neil is just the nicest guy in the world. That, to me, is Warrior Award material. Jim Johnson did a lot for the music, did a lot for building characters with their entrances. So, to me, you just put him in there like you would someone like Vicky Guerrero or Howard Finkel, because all of them people, yeah, Jim Johnson falls on what he wanted for the Warrior Award, but it's not under. Tim White, Tim White got the Warrior Award last year. I just think that the way they started it off with Conor the Crusher, it's an uplifting story, and I don't know whether Jim Johnson falls under an uplifting story. I think he deserves it as an outright Hall of Fame rather than a special title. Whoever made Brie Bella's music shouldn't do 20 years, Jack. No, it's a great song. Don't know what you're complaining at, Jack. Kaiser's still with the upper hand to Kofi, up to the second rope. Went for something, but Kofi counters. Kofi seems to not have got much in terms of offense in this match so far. Great song. Am I dizzy? No. You even said whoever makes Brie Bella's music shouldn't do 20 years. Yeah, there's no Jim Johnson shaming. Jim Johnson's amazing. Oh, Kofi up and over the steps. Comes back. Takes out Kaiser. That's not what you put, Jack. Bad keyboard. A poor workman that only blames his tools. So I'm blaming you, Jack. I can't believe you don't like the Brie mode in the electronic voice. Oh, count out. Double count out. But Kofi isn't caring. Super kick to Kaiser. Jim has had some bad themes, yeah, but his bangers outweigh his bad themes, 100%. Yeah, there you go, Jack. It's awesome. I don't know what you're complaining at. Do we prefer Rock versus Roman or Rock versus Cody? Neither, I'm afraid. Well, technically not neither. If I was booking it for us, I've already got it in mind, Touchy Brian. I've already got my ideas planned. If you're going from the Rumble, you have. I've already booked sort of a couple of bits. Oh, Kaiser throwing the announcer's chair straight at Kofi. That looks like a nasty impact. I do, Dan. I do. I'm one of the only people that do. But if I was booking it for you, Twitchy, I'd probably have Punk win the Rumble. And then at Elimination Chamber, I would have The Rock versus Roman. And I don't even think we need CM Punk. I would have Cody winning a number one contendership on the Elimination Chamber. That then allows him to go against Roman for the title at WrestleMania. And then you have CM Punk going up against Seth for the other title. So you get The Rock and Roman at Elimination Chamber in a 70,000 seater stadium. Just that to me builds a great match. If you're pouring over Roman, you're building your cousin. Oh, Kaiser running around, basement drop kick, Kofi into the steel steps. I don't know if it was his head or shoulder, but Kaiser brutal. Comparatively on the channel compared to AEW, I get better viewing figures than he does. My viewing figures are better than Ant's most of the time. Well, I say most of the time, usually always. But we don't tell him that. Jack's looking for favourite cheese. He's in Brie mode. Nice. First hour of Raw's been great. It's been quite exciting. I like Brie mode music, yeah. They never stop. The bad guy, only the good guy. Yes, we know. Kaiser did just murder Kofi. Twitchy Brian, yeah. I'm a booking genius. Kofi's dead. I'm not surprised after that drop kick. WWE doesn't care about what time zone you live in because they know you're going to watch it, yeah. Can't understand why Raw Underground was dropped because it was a Shane McMahon idea. I'm on 5. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I have a look. So last week, Anne has had 133 viewers on the Dynamite after New Year. I had Monday Night Raw. I had 490. Week before that one, I said the week before, it was the one before Christmas. 21st of December, and had 180. I had 291. Start of December, and had 115. I had 256. Last week of November, 104 for Ant. I had 292. Oh yeah. I'm smashing him. That's why he doesn't let me not do Monday Night Raw if he can help it. I'm normally chained to you with a huge ball and chain because I'm generating his revenue. Don't tell him that. Do we watch live Raws on the WWE app, American TV, or the Watch Wrestling? I normally watch it on TNT Sport, which is the sort of UK equivalent of USA Network or NBC and NBC Sports Network or your sporting channels. Kofi didn't have 10,000 camera cuts. No, I don't know whether that is a Triple H thing or an ex Kevin Dunn thing. Yeah, usually via Sky. Yeah, I'm funny sometimes, Dan. I'm funny sometimes. Usually when I'm sleep deprived. TNT is the UK equivalent of TNT in the US. Yeah, funny how it's in the UK. I mean, you've got that many sports channels now. AJ Smith, how you doing, dude? I love the cat. Love the style of that photo as well. Yeah, you've got TNT. I mean, we've got two predominant sports networks. We've got Sky Sports, and we've got TNT Sports. So yeah, it's on one of them. Funny, you're funny looking. I can be, Jack. Don't worry. We've had a second like on Facebook, which is Jack. Thank you very much, dude. You have the BBC channel. I thought the BBC one you had to pay for, dude. That's normally on a black and orange website if you're pouring BBC online. I'm only messing, dude. I know what you mean. Yeah, you have. We call it BBC USA or BBC stuff like that. Yeah. What was you on for, Dan? You got a link to the video itself, and I'll stick it in. Evos. I'm not dirty at all. Everyone else is talking about it. Say I'm funny. Time to mute TV. Now Jax is about to speak. Do I think Sasha's coming back for will be good for women's? I don't think she is. She's AEW bound all day long. So if you are looking at even going, what is right girls are wrestling? I've put a link in the chat in the description and chat in the chat for you. It is a UK-based wrestling promotion. Dan Reed does appear on Dynamite on Wednesday nights every so often with Ant. Completely independent promotion. Absolutely smashes it in terms of some of the names that Dan gets. You can pretty much take your pick of some of the biggest names in women's wrestling worldwide, and Dan has probably worked with them at some point or in some way. People like Tony Storm, Piper Niven. You can put even more onto that list, but just two people from different aspects. What's it Michael calls ears? That was basically his earpiece, which he uses to communicate to the back. If you have a look at the referees, they have all got it on there normally. No link will work if you post it in the chat. Can you tweet it to us, dude? And I'll copy it and I'll try and do it that way for you. Now, Jax is your wife, everyone. So Young is now an Eve roster member. Good call. Nice, dude. Refs usually have just one, not in two. Might have a problem with one of his ears. No idea. Feel like Jade Cargill's hype is burning out. I think they're going to debut her in the Rumble or just after the Rumble, like they did with Ronda Rousey. Bring her out after someone has won. But I think Jade Cargill isn't progressing as fast as WWE have wanted her to. That's the big problem. That's why she hasn't debuted yet. Oh, we've got Rhea Ripley Mammy coming out. Jack felt it fizzled a bit ago, but since it'll be released, like, yeah, maybe his ears are sensitive as he's gotten older. Could be. Shows you the opposite is your age, though. It might need towing because his hearing has deteriorated, so he needs towing. So we've got Mami coming out. Austin's partially deaf. Technically, I am as well in my left ear. How is Portland sounding better than Vancouver? I mean, the crowd seemed to be hyped for it. Rhea's saying that Nia likes to talk a big game. Rhea says that Nia looks talking like she's won the Rumble already. Sorry to hear that, fan dude. I mean, I've lived with it for years. I had a bad infection when I was like 12 or 13, and it basically ate through my eardrum. And when I was sort of like 15, 16, I had it partially rebuilt, and that got badly infected. It's just never been the same since, but I've grown to be able to balance my ears. So I can wear earphones at both sides and it sounds balanced. Yes, Dan. I get told that quite a bit. I'm sometimes sat here on a stream, and if I've got my big headphones on, because I've got no spatial sound, I do shout a little bit. So I've always got to be very careful on that volume on the mic. Just sent you a quick message on Twitter, Dan. Just asking for that link, and I'll put it in the chat for you. So Nia's saying that she put Rhea on her backside when she returned. So Nia's talking about squashing 29 other women. If you're on the way home, Dan, your wife and kids can hear you from the other side of the street. I mean, I've seen you on stream. I don't know if that's part of the E thing, but you can be loud. You can be loud, but I don't know if that's just the way that your mic is set up. Because I'm normally sort of sat from here. If I extend my arm out, it's not far off that distance away. I don't know if your mic's a bit closer, so it sounds a bit louder as well. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it'd be the ear thing. Notice that AW is beginning to bore. It's, I think, losing quite a bit of momentum in it. Whoever said to Michael Cole that Nia Jax is an odds-on favourite for the Rumble is on drugs. They always say that about big people. People like Omos is a favourite to win the Rumble because of his size. Odds-on favourite, no chance. Bailey, for me, is the winner. Observing had a co-worker that was like an old man who spoke loudly. People thought he was mean, but he just didn't know how loud he was. Yeah, I know people like that, and I know sometimes I can be like that depending on the sort of surrounding noise. As a live event performer, you can project your voice without shouting. Yeah. I mean, I used to perform on stage, and the sort of place that I was performing wasn't huge, but there was like 500-600 seater arenas. Well, it's not even an arena, is it? 500-600 seaters, and there was no microphone, so you had to learn to project. So we're going to recap of The Rock's return last week. teasing that match with Roman, sitting at the head of the table for something to eat. Common thing with Jack's autism is shouting without knowing. Yeah. Perfect call. I've been saying it for a while. Bayley wins some women's. I think if Punk hadn't returned, I think that could have been a bit more of an open Rumble. But I think Punk's winning the Rumble, hands down. Nia Jax will probably injure 3 wrestlers in the Rumble, and she'll be starting number 1. So let's have a look. By the looks of it, we are going Carter and Chance going up against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Let's get Paul up and going. Where's the Paul? There we go. There you go. There's a Paul for you. Or ride the bus. Which bus? Big yellow bus. I think, Jack. Can you get a vote? It's already done for you, Hassan. Do not worry about that. What are the chances of Matt Cardona in the Rumble? I don't think so. I honestly think that he is better off as the indie god. Just such a perfect character, and the way that he's able to move around the world, I reckon he's earning more money now than he has ever was in WWE. The fact that Bayley and Nia said they're choosing Rhea tells the Rumble winner who's choosing Io at Mania. I still reckon it'll be Bayley versus Io at Mania, and then the other title match will be Becky versus Rhea. That's the way that I'd be looking at it. That's the way that I'd be booking it. That's the way that I want it. Switch it up. Ziggler comes back one day. I reckon he might come back as a backstage member, whether it's producer, whether it's a booker. Why wouldn't you want someone of his experience helping you out? You look at Abyss, who was in Impact. He had great experience, so being able to bring that experience and maybe a different perspective as well, never working for WWE, it gave him ideas. WWE showed the replay of Becky last week, bleeding, did black and white. Yeah. You're annoyed for not going where? So one thing I'd love to do at one year is go to the Royal Rumble. I don't know if that MVP travel do it. Apparently Ziggler's been wanting to leave WWE for a long time. I mean, he had a solid income. I would, in all honesty, have stayed there myself. So we've got Cody for an interview backstage. So Rumble 25, you and Bridge are going. Nice. Think Cena will be at Royal Rumble. He has unfinished business. I don't think so. I don't think Cena will be showing up. Nakamura's just attacked Cody. Cody's trying to get at Nakamura. Held back. MVP will do it. Let's have a look. Yeah, you've got the Royal Rumble for this year. But we haven't got, there isn't anything on there for next year. But yeah, I reckon it's something that I want to do at some point. Dan's got a bounce. Got 2 funerals. One you've got to leave for in 6.5 hours. Sorry to hear that, dude. But hopefully they have a good send off for him. Enjoy the show. We will do. We'll have better numbers than Ant. In fact, WWE has been less strict about blood of late. Could tell Cody's having ideas. Yeah, probably Moxley as well. They haven't said where it is, but they will do it. Yeah. Like I said, it'll probably be save up for a good bit first. Big expenditures over the next few years, so I don't see it be happening for at least sort of 4 or 5 years anyway. So we have got a tag team championship match for the women's tag team championship. So we've got Chelsea Green, Pipe, and Niven, the former women's tag team champions. Jack's got 2 big holidays next year. Where you going next year, dude? Anyway, good? Going to try and save this year. I'm not surprised if you've got 2 big holidays. Where's my little knife? There we go. So there's 4 different sort of tag teams backstage. Well, there's 8 women backstage. Keeping a close eye watching. Going to Rumble and Orlando. I might be going to Orlando in a few years, dude. Definitely not next year, though. I think SmackDown is Starfield and Raw. I think Raw has got a good selection. And I do think that I think Raw has the more star power, but because you've got Roman across there, when he shows up, it does feel like a bigger deal. So I know what you mean. Sometimes SmackDown does look very stacked when you've got AJ, LA Knight, Randy Orton. But you look at Raw, you've got Cody, Punk, Rollins. Then you've got Judgment Day. Katana Chance going up to the top. Was looking for the after party. But Piper Niven took out them. Chelsea Green tagging out. In comes Piper Niven. Cannonball to Katana. Jack's already paid for All In. Nice. Misfit thinks Regal replace Adam Pearce as GM before we get to Survivor Series. Maybe. It is a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But I quite like the Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis sort of face-offs that we get every so often. Don't forget SmackDown is The Rock's home. Or Hullywood is The Rock's home now. Because he's doing that well there. You just want Regal to say War Games. It's a classic, innit? Like Austin saying, Hull, yeah. That's all you care about is when they say that. But no, we've got 8 people in. Thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't already, we would appreciate a like and a share on the video. And that little subscribe button needs ticking as well. So we do appreciate it if you do interact with us, whether you're voting on one of the polls, whether you're sending us a message in chat, liking and sharing, or sending us tweets. We do appreciate all of that good stuff. If you do want, and you want to be a true Hullamaniac, you can always get some of our merch. We've got t-shirts on there. Let's show you a couple of them. So we tried to sort of mix it up and give you the ability to pick your wrestling fandom, if you like. So if you are an old school fan, you can go for a Hullamaniac shirt. Going all the way back to the 80s. If you're a bit of a newer fan, you don't have to be super new, but you can go mid-90s. And if you go mid-90s, who do you think of? You think of the Monday Night Wars, you think of NWO, you think of WCW. So if you want an NWO style shirt, you've got the Gimme a Hull Yeah NWO inspired shirt. If you want to go even newer, you think of the 2000s, you think of Bullet Club, you think New Japan. If you want Bullet Club, we've even got a Bullet Club style shirt for you. And we did even do a Kevin Owens inspired tape shirt with Gimme a Hull Yeah on. There is other ones as well, so you can have Anne looking quite surprised. Or you can just have the logo if you want. So if you want the logo, get yourself over to the spread shop, have a look, and you can order what you want from there. Back on Monday Night Raw, Chelsea Green tried to take off Chance off the apron, but Chance created the space, gets the tag to Carter. Carter taking Piper Niven off the apron. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Chelsea Green. No to what, Jack? Haven't we done a CM Punk inspired shirt for you? Is that what it's in no for? Beautiful springboard leg drop from Carter. So, looks like... Oh, they're going for a high spot. Chelsea Green's on the second rope. So this looks like something big is going down in the corner. What? Hurricane Rana off the shoulders of Chance. No, off the shoulders of Carter by Chance, jumping off the top rope. Beautiful. Doing your ant impression. Oh, okay, yeah. No. You'd love a punk shirt. Is that a few? You've got a few as well, Jack. Katana just did a Hurricane Rana on the top rope while on someone's shoulders. It was nuts. It was crazy. Niven tagged in. What we're going to get. How is that physically possible? Katana's crazy. And Tani, she's only like 5'3" or 4'4", and going all the way up to catch Chelsea Green in that Hurricane Rana was beautiful. I do the poll. Yeah, I did do the poll, didn't I? I was worried I forgot to put the poll on. Jackson only got 6 punk shirts. I mean, one more wouldn't hurt. Uranagi from Piper Niven. Chelsea Green tagging in. Chelsea Green's telling Piper to go. Carter taken out. Piper didn't realise it was Chelsea. Bit of one. Beautiful. Really, really clever teamwork there. Katana chance off the top into a code breaker. Beautiful. Chelsea Green in the ring on a run. Tag. What we get in. Keg stand. 1, 2, 3. Retain. Kayden Carter, Katana chance. Retain. Brilliant match. Really enjoyable. Could do with more. I'll see what I can do. If I can try and find something to get the CM Punk style shirt for you, I will do. Yeah, that was a great fun match. Nakamura versus Cody, the street fight. I mean, they needed to do something, I think. I love the artwork they've been doing for this Cody and Nakamura feud. Jack went to Mania 38 and 39. It'd be so expensive when you can't fly economy. I'm not surprised. I mean, I struggle to afford to fly economy. I love Wade Barrett. I want Wade Barrett in every segment. So we've got our truth in a video package of why he should be in Judgment Day. Kofi's talking about being in the doctor's arms. One day he's going to be in Judgment Day. Photoshopping himself into different sections of history from Judgment Day. Our truth saying that we sometimes argue from time to time. This is amazing. Our truth saying that the Judgment Day motto is live, laugh, and love. That was amazing. If you haven't already, you could take Judgment Day's advice, or at least our truth. You can live, laugh, like the video, or you could send us some love. Damien Priest, even Damien Priest is saying that was funny. Rhea's saying that DIY coming after the tag titles. Love the anime. They're so cool, aren't they, Jack? I can't remember what others there is, but I know we've got like, we've got love. I don't know what others there is. I can't remember. We've had TMPB. Give us a like on Facebook. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. So what we're going to get up next. Oh, good job, Sassy's not here. We've got the Miz coming out. So I've got the Miz. Miz going up against JD McDonagh. And I'll get your poll going because I know that's probably what you're going to ask for. So, Miz, JD McDonagh, there you go. You can get your votes in. Will Colin finally be able to bleed in WWE in the main event? He could do. He could do. it might be suitable. It does sound suitable for it to happen. Can you get a vote? It's already done for you, Austin, don't worry. Is Nia responsible for your appendix? Probably. We'll put the blame on her. She injures everyone, doesn't she? But they don't use bleeding until they can get shock value. They could get it in the main event. Cody bleeding a little bit might, on a street fight, generate a little bit more attention and gravitas towards the match. Oh, I didn't realise what else I got in this Kinder Bueno box. So I got the Happy Hippos. I got a 4-pack of Kinder Buenos. I got the Kinder Chocolate Bars. And then, you've seen me have them before. I didn't realise I actually got Mini Buenos. Mini Kinder Buenos. But I'm going to stick with the savoury. I'm going to have a pepperoni. I don't quite like them barbecue ones. Shame they're not the full-sized ones. So we're still not back on Monday Night Raw. But when we are, we'll get back on with it. So we've got the Miz in the ring. So Dominic Mysterio's coming out to join. Help JD McDonagh probably. I still think JD McDonagh does look the star. Does look really good. He's got a good superstar look on there. So I think, why not? He's doing a good job. Oh, we've got our truth out as well. You want me to sing the Kelly Kelly theme? You won't get it, Jack. You won't get it. I'll be right. X-Pac's returning. Our truth is going chance. People don't seem to care about what's happening in the ring. Miz off the ropes. McDonagh with a leapfrog, but Miz with a hip toss. Beautiful. Knee to the midsection of McDonagh from the Miz. McDonagh hightailing out of the ring. Miz helping R-Truth get cheered. Miz is awesome at this character. He's not a heel, he's not a face. He's helping people be a heel or a face. It's brilliant. Miz with a kick to the midsection of McDonagh and again in the corner. Multiple kicks. R-Truth being a cheerleader to the Miz. Oh, we are going Seth Rollins up here as well. Oh, McDonagh with a brutal kick. Very similar to the It kicks of the Miz. Went for a final, but Miz caught the leg. Oh, leg sweep, beautiful. Miz was looking for the figure four. Miz, beautiful neck breaker combination. For the cover, gets a 2 count. No more back. One day Miz will finish the figure four without getting kicked. Yeah, it seems to be a regular thing, doesn't it? Miz just screaming massive balls, going for the skull crushing finale. McDonagh rolls through, eats a big boot to the face. Dom Mysterio up on the rope, attacking the Miz from behind. Again, another fun match. It's been quite fun with the interaction that everyone has been having with the crowd. Who do you think's winning this one then? So Miz is 100% on the votes, but do we see that happening? So we are again on commercial break. Do I want chocolate? I don't know if I want. I don't know if I'm ready for a piece of chocolate. Guess Miz TV is on hiatus while Miz has been a semi-serious wrestler. Yeah, and he doesn't need to be on Miz TV when he's been this entertaining without it. How long do you reckon Miz has got left on his career? Because I mean, he's been around since mid 2000s. Actually, I'm going to double check. Yeah, technically debuted in 2003, so he's over 20 years into his career. He's 43 now, so would you say another 5 years before he retires from in-ring? I think that sounds a good sort of. He don't get knocked out every week like on Miz TV. No, he may be safer being in the ring than doing Miz TV, because the amount of times that he gets attacked while doing Miz TV. Let's have a look. What I normally do. 8th of Jan, birthdays. Someone we've already spoke about tonight, Bull Nakano. It's their birthday at the minute if you're in the US. 8th of Jan. You've got Bushwhacker Luke. The Masterpiece Chris Masters. And then I'm in the UK. So in the UK, I'm on the 9th of Jan because it's after midnight. So we've got Ruby Riot or Ruby Soho, if you like. And then on Sunday just gone, you had Chavo Guerrero Sr. and you had Darby Allin. "43 years old, in good shape, good to go for a while." Look at AJ Styles. AJ Styles, even Randy Orton, retain absolutely nuts. So, I mean, AJ is 46. He's 3 years older than The Miz, but he's absolutely ripped. Randy Orton, 43 as well, same as The Miz. And even LA Knight, 41. All three of them, well, all four of them that we've just spoke about, early 40s, or near enough, but all look absolutely shredded still. I'd love to look that good when I'm 40 plus. Miz has been a good soldier for WWE. Would like to see him wear a belt before he retires. Don't tell Sassy you said that. I'm going to send a photo of what you've said to her. She'll be gunning for you, Nomar. You know she will. Miz trying to get back to his feet, but McDonagh with a kick. We're getting JD Sucks. Is that Judgment Day or JD McDonagh? Probably both. Miz has the worst wrestling gear. I don't know. You look at McDonagh, it's just plain purple boring. Miz has got like what looks like stickers or sticker designs on there. So Miz slides underneath, stacks up, 1, 2, kick out from McDonagh at 2, eats a kick to midsection. Both AJ and Orton seem to come back bigger than when they left. They've come back absolutely jacked. They are huge. Miz with a huge kick and another one. Are the it kicks or yes kicks? Yeah, it kicks. Yes kicks was Brian, wasn't it? One, two. Miz kicks out at 2. McDonagh went for some sort of kick, but Miz catches the leg. Good leverage kick. Knee to the back of the leg of McDonagh. Huge kick taking out the feet of McDonagh. Is he setting up for the figure 4 now? Oh, got the figure 4 this time. Is McDonagh going to tap, do we think? McDonagh dropped down. He's trying to get to the ropes. McDonagh makes it to the bottom rope. Gets that break. Rolls out, gets that bit of separation. McDonagh hanging the Miz on the top rope. Miz with a kick to McDonagh from the inside to the out. Throw McDonagh back in the ring. Skull crushing finale. 1, 2, 3. Miz gets the win. 3/4 of you got it right, so well done. So again, another enjoyable match. R-Truth and the Miz are celebrating together, even though R-Truth was cheering for McDonagh. Rhea backstage saying that this can't keep happening. Obviously, Judgment Day members losing. We've got Drip King, Seth freaking Rollins. So tomorrow on NXT, we're going the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic starting. That should be must-see viewing. That looks good. So Sony have just revealed new Afila car from Honda can be driven with a PS5 controller. Okay. Miz and Truth would be a great team. Love to see that. You mean the Awesome Truth? Yeah, they have teamed together previously, dude. Let's have a look. Where is it? Early career federation. Yeah, 2011, 2012. He teamed with The Miz. And there was actually called The Awesome Truth. I think they actually had a tag title reign as well. Japan has bizarre products. I mean, Japan has bizarre everything. So we are still again on commercial break. So we're 2 hours into Monday Night Raw. Not too much longer. What do we think Seth's going to say? He's obviously coming out and probably going to be talking about Punk at some point. Probably going to be the case. So the Rockers beaten CM Punk for the social media views. There we go, Drip King Seth. That is an awesome looking suit as well, by the way. Love the style of it. I couldn't pull it off, but he definitely can. Crowd really getting behind people tonight, singing Seth's theme loud. What do we think he's going to say? Is he going to talk about the Rumble? Is he going to talk about the road to Mania and who his opponent could be, do we think? What do we think? He's got a mic. He's just taking it in what the crowd are singing. Crowd cheering. I can't tell if that's meant to be like a snake skin or what it is, but it looks cool. So Seth saying that we're in the home stretch for the Royal Rumble, less than 3 weeks. He's talking about the road to WrestleMania. Seth saying that his WrestleMania record is pretty good. He's won a couple of titles. He's never taken a world title into Mania, though. True. Seth saying that all changes this year. This is the year of Seth Rollins. Seth saying he's taken the title and made it the most important in the industry. I don't think that's true. Seth saying he was going to be a fighting champion. And he's going to be a workhorse. Oh, is he going to beat at Mania, do we think? He's obviously teasing. Crowd chanting CM Punk, Seth teasing, saying in his dreams. Oh, we're getting Jinder Mahal coming out. Really? God, no. I'm not surprised. I mean, ex-world champion. He's got the clout to be there. Mahal saying that Seth's just out here singing his own praises, as always. Mahal saying he was more of a revolutionary than what Seth was. So Mahal saying that Seth's only interested in pushing his agenda of degeneracy. Seth doesn't look too impressed. Mahal says that Seth doesn't speak any truth. He doesn't bring any value. And he throws temper tantrums. Oh, throwing shade about his attitude when the TV cameras go off. Obviously, probably Survivor Series. Again, Seth just still doesn't look impressed at what Mahal is saying. Ryan Reynolds won his first Emmy and accepted the award as Deadpool. I bet that was hilarious. Mahal saying this disrespect won't be tolerated because Seth is supposedly overlooking him. For the first time, Jinder Mahal's got Seth's attention. I mean, I wouldn't want the feud, but if it's a match at Royal Rumble, it's a way to keep him busy. But Seth says that Jinder Mahal's right. Seth has been overlooking Jinder Mahal. Seth saying they've been doing it on purpose. People had forgot about Mahal until The Rock put Mahal's balls in a vise. After The Rock fried Jinder Mahal last week, he come back. Seth respects it. Seth doesn't appreciate Mahal going in his face. Seth throwing that title down, saying, "Do you want to do something that people will remember you for?" Oh, Seth's inviting a swing. Seth wanting Jinder to swing on him. That's what Seth thought. Oh, Jinder from behind. Cheap shot in Seth. Oh, Seth back to his feet, right hands. Close line from Jinder, taking Seth Rollins down. Mahal's looking for the Colossus, but Seth with a super kick. Seth went for the stomp, but Mahal got out of the ring. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did this at Royal Rumble now. Oh, we've got Nakamura back behind the curtain. Again, that artwork is absolutely phenomenal. Very comic book-esque. It's brilliant. What else have we got left? We've got Otis, I think, in a match. There we go. Rollins to Jinder was like, go away. Yeah. No one cares about you. What's the main event? It's Cody versus Nakamura in a street fight observing. So, Otis. So we're going Otis versus Ivar, but it does feel that we've had this match like 3 or 4 times over the past few months. So Otis versus Ivar, there you go. It's in the polls. Yeah, see the street fight, that should be good. Yeah. Noma's had the fill of Jinder for the year. Just never been a great character to generate a lot of excitement. For me, there's no charisma. You don't have to be the best in the ring or the best on the mic, but if you've got some charisma about you, that can really get people engaged in the character. And I don't think Jinder's got the in-ring ability. I don't honestly think he's that great on the mic. And there isn't enough charisma to cover them two facts, I think. You look at some people, they could be great in the ring, but not very good on the mic, or the other way around, not brilliant in the ring, but epic on the mic. And they've got something to cover their sort of shortcomings in a way. You've got a few people that are good at everything. So I think for Jinder, it's just not ticking on all boxes. He's got huge in the past few years, perfect heel, but just no juice. Yeah, there's no charisma behind that juice, is there? If he had a bit more charisma, it'd be a bit more engaging. Observing doesn't care for Jinder. It reminds me, in a way, of someone like, I don't want to be harsh on him, but I think very Steve Blackman. He's got the look. He's got a good in-ring ability, not amazing, and knows his character quite well, but just didn't have the charisma to blend everything together quite well. How dare I compare the Lethal Weapon to Lethal Channel Changer? I mean, you can't stop me. But I do think of Jinder Mahal and Steve Blackman where they're just on the verge of having everything. But it's just that one small thing that is maybe holding them back from a booking standpoint, in all honesty. I think if Steve Blackman was a little bit better on the microphone, he would have been a world champion. And I think if Jinder Mahal had a bit more charisma, he'd have been maybe booked more regularly as a main event level character. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I managed to click on that one. Let's have a look. I'm sure we've seen this match like 3 times over the past month or 2. It's not that one. Matches. Let's have a look. Bronson, Miz. Maybe not then. Just having a look. We saw the Viking Rules match in July. We had a mixed gender match in July. And we had Viking Raiders defeating Alpha Academy in June. We had it in May. So yeah, it's been 6 months since we've seen these two go at it in any sort of combination. So we're just going two big men slapping some meat. It's off the ropes, running into the brick wall that is Ivar. Back elbow from Otis drops Ivar. Ivar the sit down bomb. It's a shame about Eric being out injured. Because I think if it wasn't for Eric being out injured, I reckon we might have had a Viking Raiders tag team championship run, maybe. Elbow from Ivar, sorry. Otis eating a punch, feeling it, fighting back, left and right. Ivar with a knee to the midsection. Ivar springboarding off the second rope. Otis catches him and then into a slam. That's insane. That was absolutely crazy. It's on second rope, but Ivar with some clubbing blows to the back of Otis. So Ivar has Otis up into a power bomb. These are just some big, beefy moves. I reckon Ivar's not used to being picked up or caught like that and slammed. And I reckon Otis isn't used to being powerbombed either. Discus clothesline from Otis. Otis is feeling it. He's got them hips going. Caterpillar time. Elbow drop. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. You've got Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupree on the outside, along with Valhalla. So it's going to be looking for here. He's looking for a choke slam. Ivar counters with an elbow. Otis with a right hand. Ivar with a big boot. Cartwheel from Ivar. Spinning heel kick as well. So Ivar's going up to the top. Is he looking for that moonsault? Doomsault. Beautiful. Connecting. 1, 2, 3. Ivar gets that win. USA Network might have just cut Rajgiri of Wrestling. Okay. Raj said Seth and Jinder have history. USA replied with what was a cage match rating. I mean, if they've got history, doesn't matter what the rating was. You could have a bad match. So we've got Jey Uso backstage. Jey Uso's looking for his first singles championship. So Seth and Jinder I think they went in the finals of the NXT tournament to crown the first champion. You'll look at the difference in their career from where they was to where they are now. Oh, Bronson Reed saying to Jey Uso, don't go in the way. But yeah, you look at when Seth won the NXT title, beating Jinder. That's what, 15 years ago nearly now? Jay and Reed would be a match worth watching, yeah. Keep fouling. Might go. No idea what you mean there, Jack. Joker's Tony Khan uses cage match ratings to base on how good his show is. I mean, I think it's sometimes a better indicator than people give it credit for. But the match itself could be a 1-star match. If it's a 1-star match, but the build is great, it to me doesn't make sense because some of my favourite builds, the matches have been terrible. You're falling asleep. Get some bloody caffeine in you, man. Yeah, we ain't got too long left. And I mean, we've got Seth versus. No, we haven't got Seth. We've got Cody versus Nakamura in the main event. That to me is worth staying up for, Jack. You can when we get the last people coming out. I said, don't worry. I have pretty much got it ready for us. the match is set to go 3 segments. I mean 3 commercial breaks. So we've got about 35 minutes left. If you haven't already, I know you probably will have, but like and share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It'll tell you when you're going live again. Probably Wednesday night for Dynamite, and then it will be Friday for SmackDown, and then it will be Saturday for TNA Hard to Kill. So next week we're going the World Heavyweight Championship match. We're not going at the Rumble. Seth versus Jinder. And we're going our Truth and the Miz against Judgment Day. And we're going Gunther returning next week. Haven't seen him in a few weeks. Been having a little bit of time off by the sounds of it. So we're going a recap of all of the build for Nakamura and Cody. So Nakamura saying he will bring chaos to Cody. Path with Taken is the very same story. We've suffered the same humiliation, obviously losing at WrestleMania. Cody couldn't finish his story, so Nakamura's going to finish it for him. So you vomit, you're stupid, your father was inbred. We're getting that recap of that promo when Nakamura read from everything. So Nakamura and Cody, they have been going back and forth for quite a while, haven't they? So Nakamura is going to finish Cody's story. Next week's Martin Luther King's birthday on Monday Night Raw. Nice. Can you get your last thought? Yeah, I'll get that going for you now. Let's get it going. There you go, I say. There we go. Vote's there for you. So going to commercial. I'm trying to add a preview video to one of our lives that we are doing for Hard to Kill. I can't seem to do it. Don't know why. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not letting me add an intro video. Oh well. So we've got half an hour left. We've got the last bit from Monday Night Raw. We've got the street fight. Oh my god. So finally coming back. We're getting more videos for SmackDown after the triple threat match last week. Basically ended up breaking down, turning it into a fatal four-way match at the Royal Rumble. We've got Becky Lynch and Bayley going one-on-one. It's all of the bees. There we go. Cody's coming out. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Same as the woe. We've got to do the woe. Come on, join me. At the curb and let's go up. I'm home. Whoa. Gotta be done. Still, probably my favourite entrance theme of the past probably 5-10 years. So Cody going all of the pyro as always. Cody chance, massive Cody chance. Or do we think it's going to get this? We're presuming Cody, aren't we? Nakamura hightailing out of the ring, but Cody off the ropes. Baseball slide. All the way down to the end of the entranceway. Fighting in front of the fans. Nakamura thrown into the barricade. Do we reckon we'll see blood? Nakamura may win so they can keep the feud going. I know, but where'd you go from a street fight? Unless you're doing something like a Hell in a Cell match or a steel cage match at Royal Rumble, I don't see where else you could go. Oh, Cody using a bottle of water off the face of Nakamura. Nakamura thrown back into the ring. Crowd chanting, "We want tables." TLC last man standing. I don't think it's enough of a ramp up from a street fight. That's the thing I'm thinking. Street fight, same as no DQ, same as false count. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Nakamura with a broom. What's Nakamura looking for? Kendo stick. Kendo stick to the back of Cody. And another. A broom doesn't seem to be painful, hitting him with a brush pat. No, bristles are very, very nasty, dude. They're very nasty. Yeah, I'm only messing. It's more gross than painful. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's have one last pepperoni. Why not? We ain't got long left, but we have got, by the sounds of it, a banger of a match, or it should be. Nakamura versus Cody. Walrad is excited about Jericho's title shot battle of the belts. Yeah, he's going for the World Heavyweight Championship, isn't he? Which is cool. When's it on? When are we going it? It's this Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday. We're going Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Jericho and Guevara. We got Noma back. Nana's got a first round bye because they're awesome. Playing weekend after next year. I think they're favourites to win, aren't they? If they're not favourites to win the Super Bowl, there's something a bit wrong, I think. Yeah, 2-1 to win the Super Bowl. I mean, the way they've been playing, they are going to be quite unstoppable. But as a surprise, I'd put the Chiefs in there. Chiefs, I think, could be quite a a sneaky underdog. So we are coming back to Monday Night Raw. Nakamura with a snapmare takedown. Went for a flying knee. Probably play the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Give them a tough test. Yeah, probably will do. Cody wailing with a kendo stick now. Nakamura needs the midsection. Cody in the corner. 1, 2. Kick out. Nakamura still just looks so menacing. I don't know whether it's the gum shield, gum guard he wears, but he just seems to have a snarl on his face now, which is just very nasty looking. A big shin kick to the chest of Cody. And just I got another one after a little boot to the head of Cody. Open hand slap to Cody as well. Crowd really booing Nakamura here. Cody finally getting back to his feet. Jawbreaker to Nakamura. Creates a bit of a space, bit of separation. Cody chasing Nakamura to the corner, but ends up eating a big boot. Nakamura's got a single leg Boston Crab nearly. Nakamura with a foot to the back of Cody's head. Cody rolling through, using the other free leg to get a bit of separation again. But again, that kick from Nakamura. What's Nakamura looking for? Off the ropes. Cody following, but Cody with a flying forearm. Cody power slam through to Nakamura's coming out the corner. Crowd massively behind Cody. Cody off the second rope. Disaster kick. Lands on Nakamura. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Grab that arm. Trying to keep them shoulders down. Cody, what's he thinking? He's sliding to the outside. Is he looking for a table? He's gone under the ring for something. There we go. Crowd chanting for a table. Cody delivers, giving the crowd what they want. Oh, Nakamura. Oh, with nunchucks. They don't sound fun. Nakamura using them. And then a huge clothesline. That took Cody over the barricade. Nakamura looks handy with some nunchucks. Nakamura off the barricade. Was going for something with them nunchucks, but Cody to the midsection. Crowd chanting Cody, getting behind him. Cody grabbing a steel chair. It's Cody, I don't know. Nakamura with the red mist ends up missing Cody straight into the timekeeper. Timekeeper got a face full of that red mist. Nasty. Cody's asking for help for the timekeeper. But Nakamura with that steel chair to the back of Cody. Again, swinging for the fences with that steel chair. Now we're going to commercial break. This has been a good Raw overall, I think. What do we think? Who's going to go through the table? Is it going to be Cody? Is it going to be Nakamura? So Cody gets the win. Crowd will go nuts. I know, but could you pull it out, push it? I mean, Observing was saying earlier on about pushing it to Royal Rumble, maybe. So could you have Nakamura win and Cody want to get revenge? Nakamura deserves to lose for pulling the broom from under the ring. I kind of agree with that one. I do kind of agree with that. But finally come back to Monday Night Raw for the last part. Riding like Juventud Guerrero used to ride a stick horse. It's stupid, but it's funny. That's the point of it, I think, innit? So Nakamura's wailing with a steel chair, wedging it in the corner. Nakamura went into the steel chair that was wedged in that corner. Cody making his way to that table. Is he going to set that up? Don't look like it. It's turning around. Right hand to Nakamura. Nakamura fires back. Again, they're exchanging right hands. Again, Nakamura with the lefts, this time with the jabs. He's going for that bionic elbow. There it is. And another one. Cody is going for that table now. Going to try and get that set up. What do we think? Nakamura dragged to his feet. Nakamura with a headbutt. Cody on that table. Risky position to be. What's Nakamura looking for? Is up to the second rope. Nakamura with a double knees to the midsection. Cody seemed like he had a lot of time to try and get out of there, but 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Cody. Nakamura looks frustrated. What's Nakamura going to the outside for? What's he looking for? Nakamura with a psychotic grin. Oh, Nakamura's looking for a table of his own. Yeah, it looks like Cody had plenty of time to move out the way of them double knees from Nakamura. There didn't seem to be much in terms of impacts to Cody before that. But Nakamura's setting a table up in the corner. Cody just going back to his feet. Nakamura's got a sleeper on Cody. Oh. Nakamura went for something, but Cody lands on his feet. Cody driven into the corner. Kick from Nakamura. What's Nakamura looking for? Went for something, but ends up with a kick to the back. Sliding German from Nakamura. Nakamura again up to the second rope. Flying knee. Nakamura's going for the cover at 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Cody. What's Nakamura looking for? He's stomping in the corner like he was looking for Sweet Chin Music, looking for the Kinshasa. Cody catches him with a super kick instead. Cody. Pedigree. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Cody trying to motivate himself, slapping that canvas. Back to his feet. Nakamura dragged back to his feet as well. Cody off. Cody cut off the second rope. Looking for that pin. 1, 2. Kick out at toe from Nakamura. Leave no table unbroken, says no man. No. That's the thing is, you see the table come out, you know it's probably going to get used. That's the point. Cody back up to his feet again. How is the Cody cutter less powerful than an RKO? I have no idea. Nakamura counters 1, 2. Oh, Nakamura with that spinning kick. Nakamura went for the Kinshasa, but driven into that table. Cody crossroads to Nakamura. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, I don't see us that actually going until Royal Rumble now then. I thought it might do. Crowd got treated to a really good Raw tonight. I agree. I thought that was a very, very good Raw. Last week I thought it let the side down a little bit. It was an alright match, yeah. It was an alright match. So I'm going to go over and do my Raw recap, as I always do. For myself, and you can do your own rating in there as well, my performer of the night, I would probably I'd probably give that to Finn Balor because it was backstage. I know a lot of the stuff was nice and simple, but it was simple but enjoyable. Or The Miz. The Miz is always sort of solid. You could even possibly give it to R-Truth because R-Truth was comedy gold as always. My match of the night, I think Kofi and Kaiser was a good, solid match. It had a bit of story with obviously what happened last week, but I did enjoy that match. It was a good, solid performance from both guys. And my moment of the night, I think for shock value, it was the timekeeper getting the red mist, the poison mist in the face. Because that's something that we don't really see. So R-Truth is getting more on camera time, yeah. R-Truth and Akira Tozawa need their own show. Just a comedy show for me. I'd be laughing my head off. But my overall score for tonight's show, I would probably give that a good 7 out of 10. It was good from start to finish. It wasn't amazing all the way through, but it was solid all the way through, which is what you want. There wasn't really any dead space. There wasn't really any big lulls. I mean, the Drew and CM Punk promo to start off was good. All the matches was relatively good. So, yeah, 7 out of 10, I think, is a very good score for tonight's show. we ain't got anything else left to do. But you have got Ant on Wednesday night for Dynamite. You've got, I think Sam will be doing SmackDown, and he's also covering TNA Hard to Kill this weekend, which should be absolutely fantastic. We did have a quick chat about it at the start. So we have got a link up ready to go. Go and leave a like on that one. Stick a comment in there just so people know that you're around ready to watch it. But it's been a good show as always. Rhea looks fantastic as always. Every segment she's in, she absolutely shines. So, yeah, always looking good. And I shall probably be back next week. There may be an opportunity to see me before then, but I don't know when, I don't know where. Andy Spores from Wrestling Royalty may be doing a video that I jump on there on Friday. So go check him out if you haven't already. And I shall see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Haul. Yeah, I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.